Alright, I've got this direct replacement light here, which is, in this case, we're putting it on a 2012 Lexus CT200. And in terms of light bulbs, it's supposed to be a direct replacement for the halogen bulbs that are in there, and it's supposed to go to LED, because I've had all kinds of problems in this car with the bulbs not lasting more than like a year. I don't know why, but as you can see, this is what it is, and where's it? It's H11 size. Actually, it doesn't show it on here, does it? I don't think it does. Here, as you can see, it's H11, so we're going to try to install it. Hopefully it's easy, and I think you can only install it one way. It has like an up and down. The original H11 halogens don't have that. You can do it anyway, but this one, let's open. Let's see what's in here. Oh, special gloves. Maybe we can't touch them. Ooh. Or maybe it's just to protect your hands from getting dirty, or you can't touch them, or both. I know if you touch the halogen bulbs, they will burn out very, very quickly. So let's take a look at those zip ties. Okay. So we've got some tape and zip ties in there. So it looks like there are several different versions of instructions depending on which one you have, and I have H11. So it looks pretty straightforward. We're just going to remove the original bulb. We're going to insert the bulb, and it doesn't seem like it does it one way or the other. Just one, it doesn't make any difference. Twist it 45 degrees and connect, and that's it. So it might need an adapter, it says. Flickering. Constant load resistor. CAN bus decoder. So hopefully that won't be the case with mine. I don't think it is. I think it's mainly European cars. Alright, so these are hard to reach. I don't know if I can take this plastic off or not. I think I do. This cover. So as you can see, I've got one that does work, and this one doesn't work. So make sure you get the right bulb. And it turns out I don't think I have to take this cover off. I think that I can just get down in here. It's way over to the side though. What needs to be, make sure you get the right connector and pull that off. This side here that's not working is super duper tight with this reservoir here for the coolant. Is that what it is? I think it is, yeah. It's just so hard to get your hand in there. So I've got the gloves on. You can see this is what the units look like when you pull them out. And it's just, they've got the LEDs, and it doesn't show that it needs to be on up or down one direction or the other. There's nothing on here that shows that. But we might find that out over time. I don't know. It's got this little new part. The other bulb just kind of connects directly. This is a longer cable, and of course the cable goes into where it normally goes, but it's just long. So I guess that's what zip ties and the tape is for, in case you need that. Alright, so on this driver's side, easier one, that clip popped off here. I can reach in here with my hand. I can disconnect. Use a little lever you push while at the same time pulling down. You get the cable off. You twist this thing 45 degrees. And the bulb should come out. This one works, but we don't need it again, but here's the bulb. You can see that's the connector that we just saw on the other one. So we're done with this, although this one still works, and of course, like I said, if you touch it, it's going to burn out fast from the oils in your hand. Let's just put it aside and let's get the new unit in there. Also, check out the size of this. This new LED is so much larger. Even from where it matches and goes inside the headlight unit, it's just a much bigger unit, but apparently it fits. Alright, so all I did, which you couldn't see, was I got it in there and twisted it It's really hard to see. You can see it's connected to now, and this is where we'd make the electrical connection. Let's make that electrical connection now. Again, this is nearly impossible to see. You can hear it click into place though. That's how you know it's secured. So let's try the headlights. There, it works. Okay, I can see, well, we can't compare it to the other one, but I can see it's very bright already. Yeah, look at that. It's working. Excellent. It's LED. So let's get the other one in on the other side. This is the hard one again. I'm not going to be able to show you much of that, but hopefully I'll show you me successfully pulling the bulb out of here at least next. Alright, I was able to get it out, and turns out I had to use my right hand. The only way I could get in here, just to give you a little tip, I couldn't use this left hand. I had to wedge my right hand into here this way, and it will only fit one way. My hands are kind of big, and look what I did to my hand. Oh man. But you can probably see it. Can you see the light coming through the hole? Let's see if we can view it down there. I can kind of sort of see the hole there. There it is. Right there. See, so that is the hole where I pulled the bulb out of. That's the best visual I can get of it. You see? There it is. And because of all that clearance and fumbling around, having to move your hands, you end up probably touching the bulb, and that's what did this one in. Although, I bet you they didn't even replace this one. Yeah, they didn't even do it in a set. This is the hard one for sure. It's the one that always burns out, because if you touch it with your fingers, it ends up, killing the life of the bulb very, very quickly. It dies fast, and you can see it's a different bulb than the one on the driver's side. So they were not done in a pair. So I'm going to try my best to not touch anything here when I'm installing this one. And for me, what that means is I'm going to drop the cable down in here first, and then follow it up with the bulb with my other hand, as I was mentioning. Okay, that took a lot of work. You can't tell, but it's in there. I used my other hand. It took a lot of work, but hopefully the electrical connection will be easier. Let me do that. The connection is so long you can pull it all the way out here, but the other one from the car is so short. But it used to be so hard to do this electrical connection because it was so short and it was way down in there. Gosh, where is that? Maybe this will be a little bit easier than the halogen bulbs. Alright, well, from this angle, I think you can see the connections. Okay, there we go. This is the connection from the bulb that has to go in, and that green one down there, you see that? That is a short cable that connects to the wiring harness from the factory. So I have to connect this right over here to this, and at least I can move this one to get it in place to connect it. So it shouldn't be that hard, right? I hope not. Hope not. Alright, well, apparently I got it and it works. As you can see, I couldn't even get the wires to click. Let me tell you, they're both movable, and in that tight of a space, and I'm surprised, hopefully I didn't really mess my hands up. It is so hard because one of them, at least before, one of them was fixed on the light bulb. But they're both movable, as you can see. They have wired ends on them. They're not fixed in place. So, well, it looks like it works. So that's awesome. Like I said, I didn't hear it click into place, but it's secure. It is secure in there. But you may have clearance issues like I did. Definitely may. Let's put this clip back in. Right, good job. Let me know in the comments if you guys have done this before yourself and what the results have been. Oh, so I didn't use these. You may need to use them, but I didn't have to. Total price for these on Amazon was, I think, like $30. They're between $30 and $40 if you buy these online for the set. It's not really that much more than the halogen bulbs these days, at least in August 2012 when I'm recording this. Sorry, that's 2020. The cars are 2012. 2020 when I'm recording this.